You walk into a restaurant starving after a long day. The smell of freshly baked bread hits you. Warm, inviting, irresistible. Your hand reaches out instinctively, then stops. A voice in your head screams, "Carbs are the enemy. They'll make you fat. They'll ruin your progress." You pull back like that basket is full of poison. But what if everything you've been told about carbs is a lie? What if the real enemy isn't the bread, the pasta, or the potatoes, but the fear-mongering, the misinformation, the billion-dollar diet industry profiting off your confusion? Buckle up, because we're about to blow the lid off the greatest nutritional scam of our time. Let's start with the most pervasive myth. Carbs make you fat. This idea has been drilled into our heads so deeply that people now view a banana with more suspicion than a bacon double cheeseburger. But here's the truth. Carbs don't inherently cause weight gain. Calories do. A landmark 2018 study published in JAMA compared low-carb and low-fat diets over 12 months and found nearly identical weight loss results. The real villain? Processed junk food, sugary cereals, white bread, and soda masquerading as carbs. Blaming all carbohydrates for obesity is like blaming all cars for driving accidents. It's not the vehicle, it's how you use it. Now, let's talk about your brain. Did you know your gray matter runs almost exclusively on glucose, a simple carb? When you slash carbs to extremes, your body scrambles to produce ketones as a backup fuel. For some, this works. For others, it's a one-way ticket to brain fog city. A 2020 study in nutritional neuroscience found that moderate carb intake supports better memory, focus, and mood compared to ultra-low-carb diets. So before you swear off all carbs, ask yourself, is sacrificing mental clarity really worth a slightly faster number on the scale? And then there's the diabetes scare. Carbs cause insulin resistance, shout the keto evangelists. But this is like saying water causes drowning. Context matters. Yes, pounding candy bars and soda daily can wreck your metabolic health, but whole, fiber-rich carbs, oats, quinoa, lentils, actually improve blood sugar control. A 2017 Harvard study tracking over 200,000 people found those eating the most whole grains had a 30% lower diabetes risk. The problem isn't carbs, it's stripping them of their fiber and nutrients until they're nutritional zombies. Now let's crush the gym bro gospel. Carbs kill your gains. The irony? Every elite athlete knows glycogen, stored carbs in your muscles, is rocket fuel for performance. A 2016 meta-analysis in sports medicine found low-carb athletes had 19% less endurance and significantly weaker high-intensity output. Ever hit the wall mid-workout? That's your muscles screaming for carbs. Even bodybuilders, the supposed keto poster children, traditionally carb load before competitions for that full vascular look. The muscle-building process itself requires carbs to shuttle nutrients into cells. No carbs? Enjoy your spaghetti arms in every sense. But wait, what about all those keto success stories? Absolutely, some people thrive on low carb. But a 2019 nutrient study revealed the dirty secret. While keto works short-term for weight loss, over 80% of people quit within 2 years. Why? Because living without fruit, without bread, without the joy of sharing meals is psychologically unsustainable for most humans. The weight often comes roaring back, with interest. The real magic happens not in elimination, but in intelligent inclusion. Here's where it gets shocking. Carbs might be your longevity secret. The world's healthiest populations, Okinawans with their sweet potatoes, Sardinians with their sourdough, Costa Ricans with their black beans, all eat plenty of carbs. A bombshell 2018. Lancet study tracking over 15,000 adults found those eating moderate carbs, 50–55% of calories, lived 4 years longer than extreme low-carbers. 4. Extra. Years. Suddenly that toxic bowl of rice looks pretty life-giving, doesn't it? Now let's talk cravings, the dirty little secret of carb restriction. Ever tried keto only to dream of bread like a lovesick teenager? That's not weakness, it's biology. Carbs boost serotonin, your brain's happy chemical. Deprive yourself too long, and your body rebels with obsessive cravings. A 2021 appetite study found low-carb dieters experienced 300% more food preoccupation than those eating balanced meals. The kicker? Most eventually cave, not to a sensible portion but to an all-out binge. Restriction breeds obsession. Moderation sets you free. So what's the right way to eat carbs? First, ditch the dogma. Second, upgrade your sources. Swap. White bread with sprouted grain. Instant oatmeal with steel-cut oats. White rice with black rice or quinoa. Sugary snacks with fresh fruit. Notice we're not saying never eat pizza. We're saying make most of your carbs work for you. A 2022 American Journal of Clinical Nutrition study found people eating the most whole carbs had lower body fat than those fearing carbs, while enjoying more energy, better digestion, and zero deprivation. At the end of the day, this isn't about carbs versus no carbs. It's about reclaiming your sanity in a world gone mad with diet extremism. The Japanese, among the leanest, longest-lived people, eat rice daily. Italians thrive on pasta. Mexicans fuel themselves with beans and tortillas. What do they know that we've forgotten? That food is more than macros. It's culture, connection, joy. So next time you hear carbs are the enemy, remember, the real enemy is any ideology that turns the staff of life into something to fear. Now pass the bread basket and live a little.